Hey guys, it's Alex. So today I'm going to be doing my everyday makeup. It's what I would wear to school or even just like out on the weekends, like going shopping or anything like that. It's just basically my everyday look. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. The first thing that I do is put on concealer. Right now I am in love, and I can't imagine myself falling out of love, with the Hard Candy Glamouflage Heavy Beauty Concealer. Basically, it's just a really thick concealer that has a really opaque consistency, so it covers everything really nicely. I have pretty dark under eye circles. Right now, obviously I'm not wearing anything, but I have pretty dark under eye circles, and use this on them and it covers them up very well, and I use it on any blemishes I have or any like discoloration in general, because I tend to get like really rosy cheeks for no apparent reason, so I'm not much of a blush wearer. But anyways, I have mine in medium light. I'd show you, but it's really hard. It's on my little sticker on the black part. But anyways, so I just apply, you only need a very small amount, so I just apply a little bit onto my finger. Like that much. Like really, it's so small. And I just apply it under my eyes with like little dabbing motions, and then on any blemish. Okay, now that I'm done with concealer, I'm going to move on to powder. I don't really use foundation, more of a powder foundation. This is a pretty heavy consistency powder as well. It's the MAC Studio Fix. I have mine in NC35. I'm actually like, I finally hit pan, so I'm going to need to get a new one. And I just have the flat top powder brush from e.l.f. I just kind of bring it all over, blending. When I get to my eyes, I try to almost stipple. I don't know exactly if it helps or not, but it makes it feel like it's filling in where I had concealer on my eyes better. I feel like, I hit my mirror. I feel like, if I do it like that, then it just kind of sinks in more. But I probably am just making that up, but, you know, it's all in my brain. Okay, so I am all done with powder. I don't really do anything else. I don't really wear blush. I wear highlighter more like when I'm getting ready for something nice or like fancy. It's not really an everyday item for me. So the next thing that I would do would be to apply a eyeshadow base. I love MAC's Rubenesque Paint Pot. That came out a little strangely. It's really just a very pretty champagne. It looks almost coral on camera, but it's more of a champagne color. And I just apply it with my ring finger for no particular reason, but all over my lid and up into my crease a little bit. I don't love that it gets in the corner of my eye. And I think it's because I'm using my finger that's not very precise. And I could use a brush, I guess, but I feel like it would just cake on the brush and then waste my product. And then the next thing is one of my all-time favorite eyeshadows, and I know that it's definitely like a favorite of like almost every girl out there, but it's the Stila Kitten eyeshadow. It is just the perfect, and mine is broken. I don't know how that happened, probably in travel, and it's also like it got a crack and everything, but basically it is just the perfect champagne-y, like light champagne-y color. It's very bright. It makes your eyes just look very open, and makes you look more awake, I would think, or that's how I feel. So I just apply with my MAC 242 brush. It's just basically a flat eyeshadow brush that's got some density to it. That's great for packing on color. My look has always almost been a bright or a light eyeshadow color with a darker crease, because I just think that it looks best on my eye shape, and I really like the way that it makes my eyes look more awake. And right now, obviously, it looks kind of strange because it's just like all bright, but yeah. And then my favorite crease color, I'd have to say of all time, because it's running out a lot. You see how much pan? And that would be MAC's Tempting. And it's basically just a really very pretty brown eyeshadow with gold reflex in it. I'm sorry that I'm looking past it, but I cannot see. I don't have a viewfinder or anything, so I have to look in a mirror that's placed behind my camera. So anyways, it's just like a really pretty brown color, and I just use my MAC 217 to place this in my outer corner and then up into my crease. And what I do is I really just kind of place it in my crease first, and then grab more product on my brush, and then go into my crease. And it's not like it's that big of a contrast. I mean, it is definitely a darker color compared to a lighter, but I don't use black or a really, really dark brown or anything, because there is this darker brown, which I sometimes use to like line my eyes if I want more of a definition, but I rarely use eyeliner, and I rarely line my eyes. I never line underneath of, I never line my waterline anymore, which I used to, but I feel like it makes my eyes look kind of beady and almost smaller, which I don't really love. So yeah, I look really pale and washed out in this lighting, but hopefully it's not that big of a deal. Okay, now that I'm all done with my crease color, it's a little bit harsh compared to just my skin tone, so I just take this angled, what's it called? Angled contour brush, but really it's just an angled eyeliner brush from e.l.f. and just kind of go around the edges and really lightly just kind of blend it out. Now, I don't normally use a highlighter or like a highlight color on my brow bone. I just don't really feel like I need it. I think that it looks more natural when you don't use it, but if I were to use one, and I'll use one today just so you could see what it looks like when I do use it, which is occasionally, I really love this nude color in this Tempting Quad. I tend to use this a lot, but in the Tempting Quad, it is the, it's called Next to Nothing, and it really is next to nothing. It's just like a really light nude color. I just grab the e.l.f. eyeshadow brush, really simple, just a little fluffy little eyeshadow brush, and pick up just a little bit of product. There's dog hair. It's great, yeah. And I just place this right underneath, very lightly, on my brow bone. Okay, recently something that I've been getting into is doing my eyebrows, and I don't have gel, I don't have like the Anastasia brow kit or anything like that, but I do like to fill them in a little bit with a brown color from the Urban Decay Naked Basics palette, which looks like this, and it's actually the only brown in it. It's called Faint, and it is right there. I just use an angled eyeliner brush that I have. It's Essence of Beauty. I think I got it from CVS forever and a half ago, but I just put a little bit on the angled brow brush, and then just kind of fill in my eyebrows, just a little. It doesn't really add anything. I mean, it doesn't make my eyebrows look darker than they are. I mean, I can just tell that this one looks a little bit more shaped, really. And I naturally have differently shaped eyebrows, like each one is differently shaped, and there's nothing that I can really do about it. I've gotten them waxed different ways and stuff, and it doesn't really do anything. And sometimes I go outside. Okay, actually they do look a little bit darker. I don't know if it's just on camera. In real life they really don't. I don't know. I hope that it doesn't look too dramatic or weird, but yeah. And then I just have one of the little, eyelash wand. I just go through my eyebrows and shape them a little bit. I feel like it also kind of helps distribute the color if I packed it on too tight anywhere. Next, I would just curl my eyelashes. I just have the Revlon eyelash curler and put on mascara. I use the Clump Crusher by Lash Blast, which is from CoverGirl. It's part of their Lash Blast collection, and I have it in the color black. It's just, I try to go for darker ones because I like darker eyelashes. But anyways, I just curl my lashes. No particular way, really. I tend to clamp my eyelashes and then kind of bring the eyelash curler forward, like, you know, out from my face. I don't know, I feel like it gives a better curl. And there we go. Now for mascara. I'm not that impressed. Lately I've been on a really bad run with mascara. I've gotten several different kinds and I just don't love any of them. This one's okay. I do like the shape of the wand, however, it's curved like this, and it has really, really small, prickly little bristles, and I do like this wand. I just don't know about the consistency or what it claims it does. I mean, it's supposed to be a volumizing mascara, but I don't really feel like it does much. I have generally long eyelashes compared to some. I mean, compared to some people I don't, but I would say for the most part I have longer eyelashes. Excuse me. But I feel like they lack volume. That's why sometimes when I'm feeling they really look dull, I'll add a little bit of darker brown or even black eyeliner to the top of my lid, but it would just be eyeshadow. I would line my eyes with eyeshadow, basically. I don't really like using other kinds, but there's one I done. Alright, so my eyes and face are all done. The only thing that I do add is my favorite lipstick. Right now, my favorite, and definitely go-to, would be Revlon's Soft Rose. I mean, it's really pretty, and on camera it almost looks too red. I'd say that's more of a blush red, towards a cranberry, if that makes sense. That is red red. This is not. It's more of a cranberry. Okay. Anyways, so it can definitely be built up to make a really bold lip, but I just kind of pat it on and rub my lips together, and then I'll put, like, the Vaseline brand chapstick on or something like that over it just to give it a glossier finish because I don't love, like, matte lips. But anyways, I'm just going to go ahead and put it on. And that is what I do for my lips. It's really very, very simple. It's just like a little bit of a blush color on my lips. I think it makes them look more plump, and yeah. So this is my everyday makeup look. If you have any questions, feel free to comment below, or any requests for new videos, put them down below as well. See you guys soon.